What is up, guys, and welcome back to the Nucleus Hub. I'm extremely excited to run it back with my boy because we've done stuff in the past. It's been a minute.
Multiple times.
It's
been too long.
It's been a minute, and I'm excited because he always over-delivers. And when I say over-delivers, he literally does exactly that. He'll give you what you're expecting and more. The feedback from his audience is always insane. I've taken his stuff. We've done stuff together. Trust me, you're going to be impressed. I have to hype it up because it is this hyped.
Don't hype it up too much. Let them think, lower, and then I over-deliver.
There we go. But let's welcome the amazing Alvin in the house, in the building. Brother, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. And, dude, I'm excited, man. I've been looking forward to this because for a while I was like, I want to bring something back with my health and fitness days. And how can I tie it into everything I'm doing now with Nucleus and content creation? And really, I thought about it, I was like, content creation is everything now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what industry you're in, it's everywhere. And fitness is the second most consumed piece of content on social media.
Oh, really?
So
what's the first?
The first, I think, it's fashion and beauty.
Okay.
Yeah, fashion and beauty.
Thought it was a food page.
Second is fitness. I'm like, we got to do something. I'm like, I got to play in this space. And, better yet, get the coaches locally who are doing some amazing stuff to do a really cool experience. And
Definitely.
That's why I'm excited to have you here for the Nucleus Nirvana Summer Sizzle and Sweat experience. And, as we continue and before we dive in, introduce yourself, let people know who you are, what you do, and let's get it going.
All right. I'm Alvin of Gorgeous Al, if you want to call me Gorgeous Al. Don't let your boyfriend hear you calling me that. I am a fitness boxing instructor. I do fitness boxing throughout Miami. I also do fitness boxing, and I do what word am I looking for? Functional training. That's what I'm looking for throughout Miami. I started as a boxer. I'm still a professional boxer, still active. I'll be finished within, I say, a year. I keep saying a year and it keeps pushing back, but I'll be done boxing in a year. I just love sharing the knowledge of the sport. It's a fun way to get cardio in for those of you who don't like to run or don't like to do the basic treadmill walk or the Stairmaster. You build an actual skill set while getting your cardio in. And I love this, man. I love the class setting. I love giving information to as many people as possible in one space. Boxing's tough to do that, but I found a way to pass real boxing on through a class setting and not just the basic 1-2,
I love it. And it's what's cool about where you're at right now. It's the fact that you always hear like, okay, if somebody competed in boxing competitively at the pro level, and then it's like, okay, I retired. What do I do? Some of them get into coaching. They open up gyms. They open up this. But in your case, like, you're still competing.
Definitely.
But you've been coaching for years.
For a while.
So it's like you usually don't see that often.
Yeah.
Right?
See, I see it as I get reps through teaching other people how to box. So I get it from both sides. I'm holding the camera and I'm in front of the camera, per se. I feel how my coaches feel when he talks to me and tells me what to do or how it's looking from his perspective. And I also get it from the fighter's perspective as well. So these are counting toward, I'm way past 10,000 hours, but these are counting towards my, I'd say 50, 60,000 hours, of doing what I love over and over again.
I love that. And, I think that energy that translates from still being from competing at a high level to then your classes,
Definitely.
The energy is going to be at another different level.
Yeah.
The mindset's at another different level.
You can't stop on me. You can't give up on me because I don't stop. I don't give up. And the competitiveness in a boxing ring is second to none. So, yeah, that crosses over to the classes.
For those who already have taken these classes, you know what's up. So you know the heat that's coming. For those that haven't, well, you better step into it because it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to sweat. You're going to have a good time. You're going to also learn. And not only that, you're learning from a pro competitor as well. What are some tips that you can leave off to the audience that can prepare them for this class?
Come with an open mindset. Like, it's something new to some people. You haven't seen it before. Maybe you do box, and it's going to be a different coach from who's normally in front of you. So things are the same, but they are different. You may hear different wording for the same thing you do. You may figure out that there's a different pivot step, or just be open to it. Just receive it. Not saying you have to take it and change what you do, but be open to it. Try it. Do it. See how it feels. You may even pick something up, you know?
And with that being said, like, what can people expect from coming to your class, taking your class, and fully immersing themselves in it?
Number one is going to be fun. That's like first and foremost. You said most boxers sometimes go into coaching, or it's tough for boxers to go into teaching these fitness classes and things like that, because boxing is so monotonous. And if you're really boxing, like, it's the same thing over and over, and it's boring. This is high pace, high energy. You're going to get something being monotonous, so you get them down, you learn them, and then it flows. You know, there's a fun flow, up and down, up and down, up and down. So you're going to get a lot of information and see a lot of different techniques. It won't just be the same basic thing over and over like normal, you know?
And I love that, because, you know, I think that in the way that the fitness industry operates now and the world that we live in, it's like having that differentiator where you grab something that has been around for years.
Definitely.
Like boxing is
1000%.
old in the ages.
The oldest sport.
Literally.
Hands down, the oldest sport.
And you've turned it now into a dynamic class with other components, and it's delivering that fun, it's delivering impact, yet with the elements from the from you know, the traditional standpoint. And you were able to package it in a way that now people want to come and create a community around it.
Definitely. I like calling it plyo boxing, because you get the plyometric movement in the boxing, you get the body weight movements in the boxing, but you also get the hardcore boxing stance, boxing punches, slips, rolls. Like, you're mimicking what a boxer really does. Like, all these other exercises, we do them as fighters to stay in shape. You know, so there's a skill component of boxing paired with what you'll normally do when you're going to one of these fitness classes, and the merger of it's just it's fun. It's super fun.
All right, Al, I gotta ask you, man, what are you looking forward to the most from your class and then from the whole experience itself?
So you just showed me this amazing, I want to call it a campus with beautiful space. I'm super excited about people coming out, enjoying the class, me sharing energy with people, and then, like, enjoying the space, man. Like, figuring it out of, like I said, I heard you talk about this for a while, so being able to really push it on the world, push it on the community, and see that there's something here that you guys got to lay eyes on.
No, I appreciate that. No, and guys, we want you to take advantage. Like, the reason why we're gonna have we're doing this at the studio, at the Content Hub, is because while you're here, you're immersed, you're taking classes with the coaches. You come into Al's class, pull him aside, create content with him. He's going to want to create content with you. Grab the people from the class, create content together. You know, and I bring that back because, dude, you've been in the creator space for a while.
Yes.
You've been creating content for a while. This is not something new for you.
Definitely.
You know, talk a little bit about that, on why that's important and why you use that as part of your mechanism and tool when it comes to everything that you do.
So you can do something the best ever, and you can be the best at it in the world, but if nobody sees it, who knows who picks from it, who speaks about it, who talks about it. So this allows you to be able to be seen in so many ways, and you guys are taking the hard part out of it, so I don't have to figure out how to record, how to cross the sound over to the recording. Like, everything is one touch and go, so it makes your job a lot easier. I've been, like, in the past few maybe years kind of feeling, you know, falling away from the actual content creation, because I've built my community and I just rely on the community, but I need to get more back into the creating of the content, because it does bring new eyes, it does bring new people, it does bring new companies. It's so far you can go with this. So you taking away the hard part out of it and making it fairly easy is enticing.
And that's the goal, man. The less barriers,
Exactly.
The less walls, the more people are going to want to be open to it. And again, like, look, let's be honest, for the average individual, it's intimidating to walk into a space
Definitely.
that you don't know what to do or how to even do things, or you're like, where do I even start? You know, and when we can drop those barriers down,
Definitely.
you know, it's a world of difference. And going back to, like, I was laughing as you were saying, like, getting back into the content. Dude, remember the days when we were creating all that content
24/7,
and the
man.
classes and the when we were meeting up and we were doing our own
Exactly.
content, dude, it was fun, man.
Super fun.
So
And it kind of, so I think because of the saturation to me lately, like we had COVID and everybody
Literally.
flipped to, the Instagram, the internet side. So it was kind of saturated, and I tend to fall away from the groups and try to do my own thing. So I think that kind of turned me off to it, but definitely have to get back into it. It's so many more advantages of being a content creator and doing what it is you do instead of just doing what you do.
not,
That makes any sense.
and that's why we're here. The biggest thing I say with what we're doing is we really want to build a all-in-one turnkey content platform solution that bridges the gap between physical and digital.
Okay.
It's as you've seen with before COVID and after COVID, we saw the changes. How do we
Huge.
bring this to the middle? How do we bridge that gap where now you build a physical and digital community at the same time for people to create in unison and collaborate and drive forward content that is not intimidating, easy to do, the turnaround time is quick, and it just moves you forward. So I'm
Definitely.
excited, man. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna bring back for me a lot of memories from the stuff
Right.
we used to do. I had to do a fitness event. I was like, it was itching away, tied in with this, and there's no one better to bring on than my boy Al over here.
Appreciate it.
I'm
We
excited.
get that energy from those old Puma days.
Dude, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Time flies, man.
Too
Time
quick.
flies. And not only that, but like, quick thing, man. Like we went from like connecting before we were fathers to like
Definitely. Oh yeah.
also being fathers. I had to bring that up because that's the most important thing.
Agreed.
Is your little one gonna be around for the event?
She should be here. She gets here. I think she comes a week after, so she won't be around.
Okay.
She'll be here a week after. She
Well-
gets tired of stuff anyway.
Well, one day we'll gotta get the little ones together.
Definitely.
So I'm
How old
excited.
is yours now?
She's 5.5.
5. Okay.
Yeah.
Mine turns 5 in October.
Dude, they're literally. Stella turns 6 in January, so they're
Okay.
about a year apart.
Yeah.
9-10 months apart.
Mine looks like a 8-year-old right now. The size.
My little one's
Ridiculous.
just getting tall, man, because her mom's long.
Yeah.
So she's like, I'm like, slow down.
She's gonna
slow
pass you
Dude,
quick.
oh, probably, man. Either be my height or pass me. I don't know, man. But good for her, brother. Man, it's been a pleasure. I'm excited once again. I
Yes,
can't
sir.
wait. Where can people find you and connect with you?
So I'm just my name, Alvin Davie, on Instagram. Type it in. It's a pink background. Me with boxing gloves on. You can't miss it. Probably the only Alvin Davie on Instagram. But that's it.
Love it. You guys heard it. Please go check them out. Follow. Show some love. And if you want to take the plyo boxing class, stay tuned. The way we're doing this, when you register, you're registering for the whole day, so you have access to all the classes, the workshops, the lounge, the content creation, 6:30 in the morning till 6:30 p.m. at night. And then you'll see that 2 days prior, you will get an email that allow you to specifically book for the class you want. In this case, booking for the plyo boxing class. July 20th. We can't wait to see you there. Till next time. Nucleus.
Go.